So for anyone that doesn't already know, before I had my 4 lovely children, I was a teacher. I'm a qualified primary school teacher from early years all the way up to year 6. So I guess you could argue that the idea of having the kids at home doesn't perhaps fill me with the kind of dread that it might other people. It does fill me with a little bit of dread. Don't feel like you need to provide a school environment and a school experience, because a school environment and a school experience is unique. That is one of the reasons we send our children to school, is to give them that unique experience. You don't need to feel like you need to provide that at home. All that I'm going to talk about today is activities and ideas that you can do to just keep their brains buzzing, and also just to stop them from going stir crazy with being stuck at home. So for me, it is going to largely be about routine. I will caveat that by saying schools are very, very routine led. Children that go to school will be very, very used to routines. But your routines at home don't need to be completely like rigid things. So my children get up anything ranging between 6 and 7. They don't all get up at the same time. They get up kind of as and when they're ready between 6 and 7 o'clock. That is not going to change whatever I do. We're going to have kind of a cut-off time where we kind of need to be ready for the day. And I've just said that that's going to be 9 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, they need to be dressed, bed's made, bedroom's tidy, breakfast eaten. So at 9 o'clock I'll be starting the more routine-y part of our day with a walk. Fresh air is really important for kids, and exercise, and kind of just getting all their bodies moving and kind of burning off that pent-up energy. And I feel like we will have much easier days if they've got some of that energy out first thing. If it's tipping it down with rain, we will probably be using the yoga videos on YouTube. I'll pop a link to them in the description. So at 10 o'clock, I'm gonna do unplugged academic with my kids. Some days that might be kind of activities that I've printed off, or I might be doing some cooking and kind of measuring and kind of more physical type in context, like maths work, or I might be kind of setting them a challenge to write something or draw something. But if even the idea of that overwhelms you, I will confess right now that I have bought some workbooks for my kids, because let's be honest, I've also got to run a house alongside having them at home, and I have a baby that I need to look after. 11 o'clock is kind of going to be a bit of a chore bit of the day where we can just get some jobs done. It might be that I get the kids to help me sort some washing out, put some of their clothes away, whatever it is that we need. At 12 o'clock, I'm gonna have kind of like a bit of loud, noisy time. I'm gonna chuck some music on, let the kids dance around and be crazy and kind of burn off some more energy, because then for 12:30, we have lunchtime. And I can leave them dancing around and burning off energy so that I can make the lunch in peace and quiet. 12:30 will be lunchtime, and lunchtime is then followed by Wilder's nap. So at that time of day, I kind of need the other kids to be relatively quiet so that he can have a good nap. So from around 1ish, I'm going to be having more quiet, independent time. So normally, anyway, at nap time, I would encourage the kids to get books out or get Lego out, something that is quite quiet. We've got things like colouring books and paints and Play-Doh and hammer beads. If the weather starts to cheer up, I might chuck them outside with the chalk. And then around 3 o'clock, I am going to do a second little section of some academics. So Dylan and Evely have obviously got like online portal that school are using to help with education, and they have various different apps that they use anyway, but it might not necessarily be this the school directed stuff. There are all sorts of resources available. There are kind of virtual trips that you can do online. There's all kinds of games and apps and all sorts of things. 4 o'clock, I consider the day done. It's snack time, and then probably I will chuck them in the garden. But yeah, basically we give them a big free section of time then to do what they want to do until we have our dinner together at 5:30, and then baths and showers at about 6. Like I said at the beginning, I think it's about having a routine, but quite a flexible routine. It's not about recreating school. If you've got any other ideas or things that you're going to try, or activities or links or channels that are worth watching or apps, it would be really great if you could put those in the comments. It'd be fantastic if we could make the comment section of this video like a resource for other people. If you've got any more ideas for sort of specific educational content that you'd like to see, do let me know. You can do this. Good luck. You've totally got this. Bye everyone.